last year FNB, which is a South African bank, launched 2 phones called ConeXis. The entry-level one was the ConeXis A1, and the mid-range one was the ConeXis X2, which came in this box, which I unboxed last year, and you might have seen it on airwavez. So this year, FNB has launched a new range, the successors to both, the X2 and also the A2, which I'm going to unbox in a different video. You can see it's still shrink wrapped. So I'll leave that one for now. We're going to focus on this one. So this is straight from the press function that was held in Johannesburg. It's in a sleeve, so I'll just take it out the sleeve for now. Let's put that there. You can actually see it looks like it has been opened, but that was not me. I haven't opened this box at all. Here we go. Here is the screaming face of terror with the FNB branded logo into the forehead. I'll explain what this is in a second. Let's get this open and see what's inside. This phone it's got some good specs. They're much better than the X1, which was sort of on the edge of acceptability. The X1 had very little internal storage, whereas this one has, here we go. As I said, I'll explain that in a second. Let's put this over here. The X2 has 32 gigs of internal storage, plus there's an SD card slot so you can expand further. It's got a Qualcomm octa-core 1.4 gigahertz, 4 of the cores, and 1.1 gigahertz are the other 2 cores. Sports LTE. It's got 3 gigs of RAM. Last time the X1 had 1 gig of RAM. And what else? Fingerprint sensor, which I'll show you in a second, and Android Nougat, which for normal people who don't figure things out in suites, that's Android version 7. So here's the inside of the box, and we have more boxes in the box. And I'm going to have to try and remember how this all goes back together later on. Let's just see what's in these different ones. Okay, this is the charging adapter. I'll just put that back in there for now. USB, I don't know if the camera could pick that up, but USB port there. So put that there. This really does look like someone's been in my box already. Okay, we've got headphones with, those are hard ones, there are no rubber tips. So headphones with there it is, with an inline controller. And we've got, I've seen this is the USB cable. Yep, USB, micro USB, USB. So I'll just shove that out of the way for now as well. Now we get to here. There it is, peeking out the camera. Let's do this. Okay, we're looking at a bunch of bits and pieces. Oh, I see it's in upside down. I really think someone opened this box already. Okay, well, there. Oh, there was something else I wanted to say. I was reminded when I saw this here. Let me just get this out. There we go. Oh, got the FNB Connect SIM, and I'm going to just put my thumb over all those numbers. There's the SIM. And somewhere in this box there's supposed to be a pin, the SIM tray slot pin, which I can't find. I'm distracted now because this is rubber. This is actually not, this is all cardboard. Everything else is cardboard. But this here, for some reason, is rubber. Actually, I think I know why, but I'll get to that in a second. Also, let me just get that out the way. There's the phone. Put it down because there's still, yeah, we've got one more layer in the box. There's the tray pin. That's what I was looking for. Feels like surgery. And okay, platinum warranty. Platinum warranty, just give it a skim read, but basically the device has 12 months of warranty, but it's, for defects. It's not if you throw it in the swimming pool or drop it in the toilet or throw it off a building because you want to see if you can bounce, or put it in a blender. Then the charger and the USB cable and the battery have 6 months of guarantee, which isn't very long. I'm going to say it, it's not very long. So, yeah. Oh, the battery is better. The battery is 2,800 milliamp hours. I think the previous one was about 2,000. I can't remember offhand. So it's got a better battery, but it's got a lot more processing power. So that doesn't mean that a bigger battery is going to mean better battery life. I'll have to test it to find out. We've got the quick start guide. Sorry about the camera not being able to focus up close, but this isn't my normal camera, because my normal camera is actually the FNB ConeXis X2. Punt. And I need it in a second. So, alright, usual stuff, charging, phone, installing card, blah, 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 blah. The SIM, let me have a look. The SIM it's a nano SIM, but it's one of those ones that you get the nano SIM, the micro SIM, and the normal SIM size, but I mean, I don't know why you'd want to put that SIM in another phone if you have this phone. So then you also get wipes, and there's a screen protector in here as well, like last time. There it is, plastic for your screen, and you get rubber casing, which clips in here quite nicely. I played with one of these before, so I know how to do it to help with dropping. Obviously don't drop it, but when you drop it, it helps. So I'm gonna take it out of that for now, because I want to have a look at the phone and I want to open up the SIM tray. So let me just, I've got a table full of stuff here. Let me just get some of it out the way for the moment. Okay, get that too. Okay. Phone's got all the specs written on the thing. It's also on the back of the box, if you're dying to know what you own. But I've pretty much told you the info. Oh, the fingerprint sensor. There we go. There it is. You can have a look here. We've got 2 cameras. I don't know which one is which, but one is, I'm just trying to get a closer look. I can't tell from here. One is 13 megapixels and the other one is 2 megapixels. So what that means is you can take 3D photos, and you can also take better bad photos, because there's a setting in the camera thing where you can kind of refocus it, and it'll, because it's used the 2 cameras, so it just means you can take better photos, especially if you're a bad photographer. Front's also got a camera, 5 megapixels, and I think that's about it. So yeah, what I wanted to do was pop open the tray, see what's inside. Once again, both these new phones, the X2 and the A2, are manufactured by ZTE in China. There we go. This is exactly the same as the tray on the X1. The sad thing though is that the X1 came with a micro SD card there, and as you can see, there's no micro SD card. Yeah, sorry. No bonus card this time. But you can get a reasonably cheap one on Raru. You'll live. But I do suggest you get one anyway. So I'm gonna pile this up. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave this on for the moment. So just forgive that. But I'm just gonna power it up so we can see what happens. Here is, let me get the box. That was loud. Okay, FNB. Here's the X1 and the X2. I don't know if let's just stand like this. Get that out the way as well. The X2 is slightly shorter, but they're roughly the same thickness. Weight-wise, oh, it's gone and switched itself off. Oh dear. Okay, what are we doing? Encrypting. Okay, Android. So, weight-wise, and singing the FNB song. Weight-wise, this one actually feels slightly heavier, but I don't know. They're roughly comparable. It's not a big deal. How can we help you? You can do something. I don't know what it's doing. It might take a while. I know what it's doing. It's probably waiting for the SIM. So I'm not going to do that right now because it's going to be a whole long setup process, and the point of this was an unboxing. So I've unboxed it, I guess. So now you've seen it. There's the phone. I did want to talk about the box, this box, and what the hell this is. The phone is VR compatible. Now, before you jump up and down in excitement, all Android phones are VR compatible. But in this case, you get the VR viewer. Most phones, you don't get the VR viewer with it. So here is the VR viewer. You need this box, and you need this box, and you need this tray, which is why this bit was rubberized. So I'm not going to set this all up now. I'm going to do a different video explaining how you set the whole thing up and how VR works. But yeah, if you ever wanted a VR viewer, Google Cardboard. Technically, that's what this is. Now you've got one if you buy an X2. And for people who are going to ask about in the comments about cost and stuff, this is 199 Rand a month over 24 months. Once you've paid it off, you get the unlock code, and you don't have to use an FNB Connect SIM anymore. While you're paying it off, you have to use the Connect SIM, which means you've got to use the network, which is Cell C, and you've got to, if you want extra bits and pieces, you've got to pay for that as well, extra data, add-ons and stuff. What you do get free, oh, look at that. It's actually funny. That was slow. Okay. It wants to do this app process now, and it's having a moment of not knowing orientation. I was talking about the cost. So it's $199 a month. You get 20 something, I think it's like 25 free minutes, I want to say 24, but that's a weird number. 25 free minutes and 100 megs. Last year you got 100 megs also with the X1. 100 megs was terrible last year. 100 megs is still terrible this year, unfortunately. So you're going to have to buy more data and pay more money. But anyway, that's the unboxing. That's what you get. There's the phone.